Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I figured on Shop Talk we talk about this. This is my heat treating package. Alright guys, if you don't know what Shop Talk is, it's where I talk about my knife making business, give you a little bit of the insides and outs of what I do and how I make my blades. So before we get into this box, I do use Heaters P-Treat and I do the batch method. The batch method is very, very simple. All you do is you make all your blanks, or you get your blanks cut from water jet, stamp them, get them cleaned up a little bit. If they are very thick and you want to pre-ground them before heat treat, that's what you would do. Once they're all ready to go, you wrap them up and you send them all away. Now Peters Heat Treat I've been using for quite some years. I will say that depending on their work schedule, it's typically 2 to 3 weeks before you get your blade blanks back. And I would not send one at a time, and anything over 22 inches is considered a sword. So if you have larger blades, they are going to be more expensive. I mean, considerably more expensive. So if you are going to do swords, just do 1 or 2 at a time. That's it, because I think they're like $50 a pop. If you are going to heat treat your blades in batches, I would do typically around 15 to 20. I think you get a discount. You can check out Peters Heat Treat. I will put the link down below where you can look up all that information. So let's talk a little bit about it, all right? All right, guys, when it comes to the heat treat process, again, I'm sending everything away. You could do it 1 at a time if you like. The style that I use depends on the steel that I use as well. So Peters Heat Treat, you'll get something like this. All right, this is basically what they're telling you, what kind of blade it is, how many. So these are carbon steel blades. If you had stainless steel blades, they have to treat them up just a slightly different. There might be a cryo bath depending. All right, so just cryo process. So I had 5160 on one and 1095 on the other. Again, I'm just going to fold this so you don't have my exact information. But as you can see, it tells you all the information, Rockwell hardness, that kind of thing. And you'll get this with every one of Peters Heat Treat. Also, you will get your paid receipt. Okay, again, I'll fold this again. All right. So again, I had 5160, 11 pieces. I had 1095, 15 pieces. They were both in this facility and they were oil hardened. And again, this is the price. And then for shipping and everything else, it wind up costing me $399 or $400. So again, for 26 pieces, and this is regular carbon steel, guys. So it's not cheap by any means. The way you make your money back is by selling the product. All right, so all these blade blanks are good to go, and as you can see, these are blade blanks. This one I believe is 5160, and again, I sent these over to Peters Heat Treat. They will look a little bit different because they are 154 cm. All right, 154 cm is a stainless steel, and these are available for sale if you go up on the website. Also, D2, all right, post heat treat. It's going to look a little bit different as well. Also, depending on the size, all right? So the size, the weight, the length, all that stuff. All right, 154 cm, chef knives. And again, all these blades are available on the website themselves. So let's open this up and give you an idea of what we have. Let's see if I can open this. As far as the box goes, you have to ship with your own box. And what they do is once they get the box that's in shipping, ship it as cheap as possible, but make sure it's stout, because some of these big blades will poke through and you don't want all your blades all over the place. All right, Pennsylvania is where they get shipped to. All right, so let's take a look at what we got inside here. Again, this is just some extra packing material. All right, I'll put that on the side. I always ship with UPS. You decide how you want to ship. All right, so again, typically, they'll come back looking like this. All right, big chunks. Put that on the side. All right, so these blades are the Last Ditch 2.0. All as you can see. All right, so I took it out of the packaging already. Most of the time they're going to look like this. Now, what I did with the 2.0 than regular was I added a little more of blade. All right, so it's a little bit longer. They are stamped with my logo in it, as you can see there. And these are oil treated. This is a little bit thinner than 3/16. All right, you're probably going to lose a little bit more than that. So they'll probably wind up 5-30 seconds, but it is a stout blade. Again, you'll see a lot when you get these back. Sometimes you'll see these marks, and those marks are from them using a torch and rebending it. Because again, if you send these blade blanks to the heat treatment plant and they are either too hot, or the kiln is too hot, or maybe the steel itself was not annealed first, then what happens is the blades start to warp. All right, and nobody wants a bunch of blade blanks back that just looks like crispy bacon. It doesn't make any sense at all. So what the company does, and which I really appreciate, is they'll take a torch in the areas that are a little bit messed up, they'll heat it up again, and they'll rebend it for you. All right, doesn't really cost you any more money, but again, like I said, I already spent 400 bucks. I need to have some steel that I can sell. If you go to the website right now, these are available. I think the pre-orders I think it's about 250 bucks. All right, so carbon steel blade, all right, really nice. And I would definitely recommend getting one of those while I still have them. They are $10.95, but that's completely up to you. All right. And this one is the Mountain Survival Knife for the MSK. This is 5160 steel. Again, it is a carbon steel. All right, but I just want to show you something. It's a little bit thicker. It's about 1/4 of an inch thick. All right, 1/4 of an inch thick stock. It is most like the old knife, the Master Chief, or the Wilderness Bowie. I think I have one over here somewhere. Nope, I don't. All right, so Wilderness Bowies are getting sold out too. 5160, very thick spring steel, really nice. And again, I wanted this to be an overall survival knife. All right, so you have a lot of steel here. It's going to have sharp edges for ferrocerium rod, 6-inch handle, 6-inch blade. Overall, nice big survival knife. So I made a couple of these, and again, as you can see, these don't warp as much because they're 1/4 of an inch thick. All right, so you won't have all that type of refix or regrind, but as you can see over here, there probably was a little bit of a warp. All right, so again, like I said, that's why I use Peters Heat Treat. They do a very, very good job for me. All right, so let me get this out of the finished packaging. All right, guys, so there you have it. That's basically my heat treat process. Guys that do these one at a time, that's great, that's fantastic. I know I also have a heated kiln that I can do them one at a time. The problem is that because of time constraints, I rather outsource it. Again, if I had to do 27 or 26 blade blanks, it would take me quite a bit of time. Not to mention, I'd have to do it in an outdoor environment. I can't do it inside here. And again, with my schedule, it's almost near impossible to get anything done. So I just send it off. They send me back what I need. And then these blade blanks will be turned into knives and then sent to you. So what I need you guys to do is, if you want one of these knives, they're no longer pre-order because I got them back from Heat Treat. You can go to threeriverblades.com. This is the MSK, or Mountain Survival Knife. 5160, very, very stout, robust blade. And this is the 2.0 Last Ditch. Again, a little bit longer handle, a little bit longer blade blank, right? There's a bunch of options up there. I know some people want coatings, that kind of thing. Typically, it's going to be like a satin finish or a gun blue or some type of Sudu. If you want, I also have up there Cerakote. Cerakote's going to cost you more money and time, but if that's what you want, I will send it out to the Cerakote people and they will Cerakote your blade. Okay, thank you very much, guys. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. All right, it really does help the channel. Thank you very much. We just hit 60,000 subscribers. That's quite a bit. So 60,000 people, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. It really does humble me, and I appreciate all the time that you spent with me so I can make awesome products like this. Another way to support this channel, very simple. You can give me the thumbs up, give me the subscribe, or you can go add a comment down below, or you can go to Patreon. Patreon only costs you $1 a month, and what you get for that is you get to watch videos like this before anybody else. All right, so if that's what you're interested in, go ahead, check that stuff out as well. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it, and as always, keep grinding.